Hello Visionaries. So before going to this video, let me ask something. How do you usually check stock updates? Okay, so most of us just open Google, search the company name, click on a few links and websites, scroll through charts. Correct? Honestly, so that the exactly problem in this scenario, it takes more time. And sometimes it's just too much info to digest. Feels like a mini research project every single time, right? So in this problem, I was thinking, why not make it way simpler? Instead of all that searching, like just you ask a chatbot and that chatbot gives you everything: stock price, latest news, P ratio, even fundamental and technical analysis about any Indian stocks in just a second. That is what this project is all about. So I built this generative AI powered stock market chatbot using Python, GPT from OpenAI, Y Finance, some web scraping, and Flask for the API. It's smart to understand your questions like, what is the stock price of SBI today? Tell me the latest news about Tata Motors. And then it replies with all live stock data and real-time news all in a single response. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made it, give you a live demo, and also explain why this project is just not cool, but also super useful for anyone working with the AI finance. So let's get started. All right. Now let me show you how this chatbot actually works. I will explain each part like a story. And by the way, I built this entire backend using Replit application. That Replit application is super beginner friendly and perfect for API based project like this. So first, I importing all the tools I need. So you can see this, that OpenAI used for GPT model and Y Finance used for getting live stock data. Request and Beautiful Soup used for news scrapping. And of course, lastly, Flask used for make it work as an API. Okay, I move to the next part. This part, loading OpenAI API key. I'm loading my OpenAI API key from the environment. That environment keeps it safe instead of hard coding. Then I write a print statement. Okay, now I will show you where this API key I saved. Go to the all tools and search secret. So you will find this API key this place. Okay, this is safety purpose. Okay, now I close this tab. Fine. I move to the next part. This function here is super useful. It load all stock symbol directly from the NSE equity CSV file. So you can see that URL. Then my bot can recognize any Indian company by name or symbol. So you can read that code. Okay, I move to the next part. This part and this function is super interesting because imagine the user type like this. What is the latest news on Tata? But we need to extract Tata Motors from that. So I pass that user message to GPT-4 model and I ask GPT, just tell me the company name or symbol. But in this case, the name is slightly off or informal. So in this problem, I use fuzzy matching to find the closest match in my NSE list. Okay, I now I tell you fuzzy matching purpose. This is a fuzzy matching purpose scenario. Let's say someone types Infosys instead of Infosys by mistake. Normally that is fail, but not in our chatbot because we use fuzzy matching, like smart guessing. So even if the name is little off, it still finds the closest match and returns the correct stock like infi.ms. I actually faced this issue while testing. I misspelled stock name, but fuzzy matching fixed it automatically. So this tool total lifesaver to me. Okay, now I'm going to the next part. Once we know the symbol, we use Yahoo Finance to get the all details. The details, so this function built the details get from the Yahoo Finance, company name, current price, market capital, P ratio, dividend yield, 52 weeks high and low, and others. So this is all value is live straight from the Yahoo Finance. All right, now comes the news part. So this function I dynamically built a URL to Moneycontrol news page. So you can see this Moneycontrol URL. Then I use Beautiful Soup to extract top 5 headlines, top 5 news headlines. So users don't just get data, they also get live updates. All right. Then I write the code create assistant. This function loading AI assistant API key. This API key exists in assistant JSON file. So you can see this. And then start Flask app and write code get method and post method. So finally, read this code. This code is truly main magic in this chatbot. This code explains the total workflow in this chatbot. So I will explain this workflow through this slide. So first user sends a message. We extract stock. The fetch stock data from Yahoo Finance, then fetch news from Moneycontrol and combine everything into one message. And finally send that full context to the GPT assistant. So last once the assistant finishes the response, it sends it back to the front end. Okay, that is exactly how this chatbot is working. All right, now we have set everything. Let's run our main.py. Okay, the console output looks perfect. So now copy the repeat URL and let's go plug it into Voiceflow. Okay, this is the Voiceflow website. In this website, I already have a chatbot flow. So open start. Okay, I paste this repeat common URL in get method start endpoint and also paste the repeat URL with chat endpoint. Perfect. Now let's test and see if everything works fine. Okay, thread ID created and also everything is perfect. Now I ask first question in our chatbot. So what is the latest stock price in Tata Motors today? Okay, enter. The request goes to our Flask API and the chatbot fetches the data using Y Finance. Okay, processing. It's take time. So wait. Okay, perfect. Price of Tata Motors Limited today is 655. Okay, let me double check this with Google. Okay, perfect. In this data also 655. So our chatbot gives also 655. Perfect. I type the second question. What is what is the latest news on HDFC Bank? Enter. Okay, processing it. Now the bot scraps moneycontrol.com and gives us top 5 headlines related to HDFC Bank. That is real-time news instantly inside the chatbot. You can see that. Now I type the next question. Should I invest in TCS today? Okay, processing it. Okay, perfect. So the chatbot gives fundamental analysis like current price, P ratio, dividend yield, 52 weeks price range, and EPS and beta, and also gives recent news and conclusion. I'm asked next question. Please give me a fundamental analysis of Infosys Limited. Okay, the output very smart. So it's give first financial and performance metrics like current price, P ratio, market cap, dividend yield, 52 week, 52 range, EPS beta, recent news sentiment, it's give that, and analysis conclusion. Okay, it's very smart. All right, you would have seen it yourself. This chatbot works really well and accurately. It saves a lot of time and getting stock updates super easy. It gives instant, accurate stock data without manually searching anywhere. So before we wrap up the video, let me quickly explain why I built this chatbot, who it's for, and what makes it powerful compared to traditional method. So now I will explain you what is the purpose of this chatbot. The main goal behind this chatbot was to solve a real pain point. When people want to know the latest stock price, market news, or fundamental and technical news analysis, they usually go to Google, check multiple tabs, read articles, and manually analyze data. So the problem is the process is so slow, confusing, and not beginner friendly. So I decided to build an generative AI powered stock market chatbot that understands natural language. It fetches live stock data instantly, summarizes the latest news, and gives meaningful answers in simple words. So finally, the idea is simple: make it real-time stock market insight as easy as chatting with a. So and then I explain who can use this chatbot. This chatbot is designed for anyone who needs smart instant stock market info like retail investors to make faster buy sell decisions, students and learners to study stock fundamentals in plain language, YouTubers and finance educators to get data while recording videos, stock traders and brokers to automate daily research, fintech founders to plug these into customer dashboards or apps. So finally, AI developers who want to explore real world AI integration. Basically, if you follow the stock market, this tool can save your times. Okay, next I explain why this is better than manual research. If you do it manually, you have to Google, open multiple websites, read through many articles, and also have some stock market knowledge. It usually takes 10 to 20 minutes just to find one answer. But with our AI chatbot, you just type your question, it instantly fetches real-time data, summarizes the news, and gives the answer 3 to 5 seconds. And this chatbot no need for any special knowledge. Anyone can use it easily. And finally, I truly believe this AI chatbot will be super helpful for you, making stock market research faster and easier. And thank you so much for watching this video.